What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate reverse rants, no hate. So, two things I want to cover real quick. For one, I was asked about the AJ video, the training video, and he looked good, and yeah, he looked different. And I saw the video. He's hitting he's doing the hand-eye coordination. Hitting those little blue laser lights and ducking the towel and stuff. And listen, people, I can't go by that. I didn't see any significant changes. I didn't see anything that I feel like he looks any different. Hopefully, whatever he's doing and learning, whatever techniques that he has, that he may pick up, hopefully he can go and implement that into his, into the fight. The question with AJ still for me is, does he have the mental toughness, the stamina, and the endurance to go in there and fight a faster pace than what he's used to? Because if he is outboxing Usyk, if he's ahead on points in this fight, Usyk is going to push him to try to make him work harder than he's used to, because Usyk is going to turn it up. He knows that his best chance is to outbox AJ, but to show you that they look at mental weakness in AJ, let me show you how. Okay, if you watch Usyk, everybody he fights on the back foot. Why does he choose to fight one of the hardest punchers in the division, toe to toe? And he only got on the back foot when AJ would land a hard shot. And understand, AJ's not catching him with 2-3 pieces. He's hitting land one clean shot, and then Usyk retreats. And AJ was not able to turn up and get him out of there. And AJ was exhausted at the end of that fight. So, my question is, does he have the gas tank? And does he have the mental toughness to keep going and be smart and not let Usyk take him out of his game plan? So it's a lot that we have to look at going into that. It's not just, him, I've heard the rumors about Eddie Reynoso and Ronnie Shields and all these different guys. It doesn't matter who's training him. He needs to be able to absorb it to where he has to believe in what he's doing and feel comfortable with it and understand. He's always talking about you got to trust the process, right? But at the same time, it's times where you have to just take the fucking bull by the horns and just take it down. So we're going to see what he's made of. I can't really make any different assessment. I don't feel any different. It's like it's going to come down to fight night. It doesn't matter what I know, what he can do, that it could work for him if he's able to implement it. And there's other people who see things that he can do, but it comes down to what he's able to do come fight night. So I don't feel any different from the way I did before. And y'all know I'm pushing for AJ to win, so we'll see what happens. Now, another thing is, there's a video of Tyson Fury. It's about a minute and some seconds long, where he's actually calling. He basically said he's calling AJ a Dawson. Said he can't believe that he let this little steroid man talking about Usyk come up from middleweight and beat him. And he's talking about how I'm going to be the one to have to be, bring it to me. I'll bring the belts back to the UK. Well, he's trying to make an impact and an impression because he's going back to fight to the UK for the first time in a long time. He's trying to get the fans behind him. But, he himself has failed the drug test in the past. And pretty much, we know how that went. And after all he was accused of by Wilder, you think that, why would he let that come out of his mouth? I just felt like it was no class. People feel like good press or bad press. All press is good press. If they talking bad or good, as long as they talking about you. And, he's trying to promote himself. He's showing no interest in Dillian White fight. He said nothing about Dillian White. He always try to give you an indirect answer. But when it comes to Usyk and AJ, who he has no negotiation with at all, he's talking about these two guys. And, calling Usyk a steroid freak. Well, unless he knows something, I don't know, because I've never known Usyk to fail a test. But anyway, I just thought it was interesting that he, of all people, said that. So, never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch y'all on the next